Could I take a moment to speak to try to gather the recruits in the area? Or at
Sure.
least,
I mean, yeah, that's pretty easy to do.
I'll do
I don't know where you're going to address them because room.
There's not much
Um,
room.
Like, I mean,
Can I bring
if you're addressing like a significant number of those remaining, then
How about
there
can I
isn't
just
really
call it
a good space to
captain?
do it. I'm sorry.
Didn't we appoint 2 captains of sorts?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
And I think one of them's still alive.
Oh, good.
Let's see. That was
Are there any recruits still alive?
There are.
yeah. I mean, you've
got-
only gotten
We had a couple hundred, didn't we?
yeah.
We had a couple
Well,
hundred
it was
100
at its
and
highest is 130.
right. But we've killed
And
off
then
like 20 or 30 of them.
yeah.
We
You're
got about
down
100
back
left.
around 100.
Yeah, we're back around 100 recruits left. So, but
Well,
we do have captains and we had 2 captains and 2 sergeants. I remember that we appointed. So
At what point do we get the soldiers from the dwarves?
okay.
when
So-
when the next wave comes in.
Yeah.
Because none of the soldiers came with this wave. This is mostly women, children, and families.
So, of the standout recruits, Walchris, who is one of Slar's disciples,
Yeah.
died in the sewers.
Right.
Delorn also died in the sewers.
Right.
There's still Avara.
She was a sergeant.
Yeah, and she's still going.
Well, we got a sergeant left.
Well,
The captain's got
sort of-
killed.
any sort of head of training or
Oh yeah. I should. That reminds me. In addition to there being all these dwarves, there's a bunch of damage to the castle.
Yeah, from that beanstalk being chopped down and fell over.
Well, no, the bean and there's the beanstalk. The beanstalk is still there.
Okay, and the giants, all those rocks that the giants threw down onto our keep from above. Yeah, I remember that.
And
They were bombarding us with big rocks. Our keep. I remember that.
And come to think of it, you're not sure how a bunch of damage to the castle might affect the contract with both your friend and with the Bank of Sigil.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
There's some major rock damage to this castle.
Oh, well, isn't it just the best thing that we have a bunch of people who are really good stonework sitting around?
They are. They are. Dwarves are the best stoneworkers in the world.
Well,
Let me call for that elder back up here. I'll send one of our guys to go get him again.
I would like to speak to any sort of heads of our recruitment or just lieutenants, sergeants, upper
There's
echelon.
like one left. The rest of them are dead.
All right. Well,
I'm sure they would have been. They would have been
replace
promoted.
something.
We're the ones that do the promoting, so
I'm saying, I'm sure we would have.
we never thought about it. Unless we state it, we don't do it. They don't.
Fair enough. Well, I'll just find recruits I can see and then ask maybe send your sergeants and lieutenants up to meet me at the keep, one of the right tower or top.
The towers are full
top. They're full.
of dwarves.
No,
No.
there aren't any. There aren't currently any dwarves in the towers. They're just in the courtyard, and the surrounding area.
Okay.
Because the recruits didn't want them to go into areas where they couldn't control.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So there's in the courtyard, and outside. Well, I'll call the elder up.
Oh yes, yes, Lord Thorin. Yes, Lord Thorin.
How many stonecrafters are in your troop here? In the tribe that you brought with you?
Oh, 84, I believe.
You see the damage to this castle?
Yes.
Let's see if we can't keep them busy while they're here and help us repair the damage to the castle.
Oh, I'm sure they would be happy to even volunteer their efforts for the just for the privilege of staying here temporarily. But
and I'm going to memorize on my long rest. I'm going to memorize create food and water.
Yes.
That's one of my spells because it creates a lot of food.
It does actually.
Yeah, so that'll be a way I'm feeding them. And once I get that spell memorized.
There is the question of quarrying the stone in the first place.
Well,
I mean, if it's safe to get it from the Undermountain, I imagine there's plenty there.
Yeah,
but it doesn't sound like it's safe yet.
Not totally safe yet. No.
I say roll the dice. Send them down there. See what they find.
Well, I told him to send a patrol, his best warriors down to check it out. That first level that we just emptied out, mostly. And see if they think it's safe enough for him to move some people down in there to work.
In any case, it would be faster to simply buy stone, but
that's not good stone.
Yeah, it would be human stone.
I'm a dwarf. I know that ain't good stone. We went dwarven craftsmanship here.
I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of the possibility. I mean, if there's a bunch of humans using the manor, then maybe you care. I don't know.
Well, I trust we can figure something out.
Of course. Did you need me for anything else?
That's it for right now.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, being new here, I don't have any.
I'll work on trying to get the stuff. Figure out how we're going to get the stone.
Okay. I think I do have a scouting party organized, but of course, I'm not sure.
How well armed are they?
They have axes and hammers, all, and shields.
Do they have armor?
No. Well, I suppose half of them do, but they're certainly not fully equipped in that regard.
Where's the player's handbook? How much is cheap armor? What is the cheap armor? Leather? Is that the cheapest one or something like that? Just put them in leather armor.
Leather's pretty damn cheap.
Yeah, I have to go and buy some leather armor for them out of my gold because the crew, the ones that are going down, at least have some type of armor on.
I don't know if I would go yourself to get it,
or give them the gold to do it.
Yeah, you can just send a recruit and
tell them to stop buying.
You wanted a scouting party of what, like 15?
A dozen,
13,
okay. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, if you just wanted a dozen, then I'll say that 8 of them already have armor.
So I need to give him enough gold to buy
So
You
that
might
more,
would
four more
be
suits of
4
armor.
more.
You might
If
want
you're
to-
just getting leather, that's 40 gold.
Okay, what's the next best up? Let's see.
I would
How much are chain shirts?
I would go with
those
the
are 50
bigger
each.
scouting party.
Huh? Bigger scouting party?
Yeah.
How big do you want to
'Cause
make it?
we went with 3 of us, another wizard,
And eight of our troops. Yeah,
and how many troops came back?
one.
One made it.
One made it.
I'm just saying you might want to put more numbers in their favor.
Yeah, maybe.
I would say at least 20.
You want to go with 20?
That would be my consultation. 20 to 30.
20. 20's good. You get crowded if you send too many down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're
they're
small.
little, but they're not little like in
Yeah.
depth.
They're wide.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some girth to them. Yeah,
Ball of
20.
fire
20.
might
So
be-
how many out of 20 would have armor if we decide to go with 20?
If you send 20, then 12 of them. 12 of them will be without armor unless you get armor for them.
Okay, 12. 12 times. What is the price of? I gotta find my book.
Okay. So leather is 10 each, but a chain shirt is 50.
50. Oh God, no. What's the next one down from chain?
Well, studded leather costs pretty much the same as chain. There's hide, which is 1 down from a chain shirt, and that also costs 10.
It also costs 10.
Yeah.
We'll get hide then, because it's better protection than leather. Slightly. Yeah. Look at them.
Unless you have like a good dex modifier, which most of these people don't.
Yeah, dwarves don't have good dex modifiers
By and large.
by and large.
Well, you could do ring mail,
How much is ring mill?
30 gold piece.
30. Ring mill?
And that's
It's bit-
heavy armor.
It's heavy armor. Yeah. We do that. See, 30 times
12
No.
is 360.
Let me look what I got in my inventory here. Yeah, I got enough gold for that. I'll get them all suit of ring mill.
Okay.
I'll minus 360 from my total. Give them a calculator. 8,898.
Let's
See.
say it gives them a higher
Minus 300. You say 360?
Yes.
Okay, so it'd be 8538. Okay. All right, I just got to change that.
Okay.
8538. Okay. All right, I subtracted the 360 off my sheet. There, they got ring mail.
Okay. And do you just like give them directions to the?
I tell them exactly where the entrance is.
Okay.
I would send them with one of the recruits because the recruits are going to know the city better.
Actually, I'll send the recruit who came back with us as their guide.
He's not going back.
He's not going back.
He's not going back. What are you talking about? That's not happening.
He's got 20. He'll have 20 heavily armed dwarves with him this time. He should be all right.
Yeah. Okay. So you ask him.
Yeah, I asked him.
Make a persuade check.
Well, I tell him you don't have to go down. You just lead him to the hole. The
Oh,
entrance.
sure, he'll do that.
Oh,
I thought you said he was
okay.
going to be their guide, like in.
Well,
there,
no.
like,
Guide
no,
to the
that's not-
entrance.
Okay, because
Show him the entrance.
he's not going inside.
He's not going inside. He can take him as far as the entrance. I'll still make a persuasion check if you want me to. Persuasion. Okay, here we go. 21.
Okay.
Could you show my band of 20 dwarves to the entrance to the where we came out of? To the underground.
All right. Like, do you want me to take them through the sewers to where the Underdeep proper
Begins?
started?
Right.
Oh, or just to the sewers?
Where the Undermountain starts.
Where the Undermountain starts?
In the sewers.
In the sewers. And then you can come back.
Fine. Okay. Should get hazard pay as he walks off.
I throw him a gold piece.
I
Here's
was going
your
to say,
hazard
throw
pay.
him some money.
I threw him a gold piece. Here's your hazard pay.
All right, great. Thanks. Gold piece.
Yeah, I'll subtract one gold piece. There we go. One gold piece. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, Donnie, you may want to adjust your camera down some. Like,
Nope.
No,
Oh.
he's leaning back.
Oh, are you being naked?
Oh, no, not yet.
He's leaning backwards in his chair. That's what he's doing. He said if he sits up to the table, he's good. Oh.
Okay.
I don't have the middies out yet.
Okay. Good. You know, standards.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm sure that there are, some people on the internet who'd be entertained, but Twitch might get annoyed.
I think Twitch has something against sexy boobs on the internet.
Yeah.
Or at least boobs.
So we're going to get
Okay.
the dwarves working on rebuilding this place that are here, and they're going to scout. Hopefully they come back alive. Because we counted how many? I think I counted 5 at least of those fish that were left down there.
Yeah. But,
There's like 5 of them, I think.
There's a bunch.
Yeah.
They're bad
Yeah.
news. Like, you guys can kind of take them, but like low-level dwarves, that would be a mean encounter.
Yeah.
Could be funny. So, once they're sent off to, maybe not their doom, what are you guys doing? Are you gonna?
We need to make 2 of us need to take a long rest.
Oh, I wasn't really over there talking with you. That would have been me. I was your self-conscious.
Okay.
There about telling
Okay.
I was napping.
Okay.
I've been resting this whole time.
I would still like to talk to the captain or all people who are in charge, even though it might only be one person.
Yeah, that's her.
So yeah, there's Avara.
Mm-hmm.
She did well in that.
She's the sergeant.
Yeah,
that we promoted.
Yeah, or I think now captain. Mikey mentioned
she may be
that.
a captain
I think
now.
that sounds right.
Yeah, she's a captain now. Yeah, I remember promoting her to sergeant, and then she moved up.
So, are you it?
Am I it?
Are you all you're all leadership? I asked for captains, lieutenants.
Oh well, I appointed a set of 4 sergeants.
And where's the set?
She motions for someone to go find them. You'll have to understand, it's a little bit difficult, things being as crowded as they are. Oh man!
Yeah, that's exactly what I hope to address in this meeting. Once your sergeants arrive.
Oh, okay.
Dwarves are
It
staying.
only takes a few moments. Are we? I mean, I'm sure they're fine people, but are we gonna get rid of them? This is a security hazard.
I agree. But for the time being, they have to stay here, it seems.
Hell, I mean,
However,
we had trouble with shape changes, right?
yes, we did. Hopefully the operative word being did. Of course, this is also why I have an idea. Now, I know there is a bit of a divide amongst you in terms of your abilities. Some of you are more geared towards physical activity, and others more inclined towards dexterous acrobatics and stealth. Now, I'm going to play you both these sides to their strengths. Follow what I'm saying so far?
Sure.
All right. Now, I'm going to have to lean on you a bit, as I have been quite busy, and I would like to get to know my men better, but unfortunately, I haven't
Well,
been unable to do so.
there has been a bit of turnover. Well,
Hmm.
losses.
Yes, it's unfortunate. True. Believe me, I do not like losing you men to silly means. But regardless, we have to make use of what we have right now. What I need you all to do is to organize guard shifts just as you normally would. And in addition to that, I need an infiltration into this dwarven camp that is now surrounding us. I want to know what they're talking about. I want to know what the general consensus is. I want to know as soon as the mood changes within the camp. I don't want them to know that we're watching them.
Uh, there's there are a few who have some skills in that area. I mean, I would, and of course, they have been practicing. But I have to admit that there is a possibility of slip ups. We don't have
Polished
long.
rogues.
Yeah. Well, the two dwarf recruits that we have are will already be recognized at this point. But there is the advantage of being able to overhear from the parapets.
Excellent. Truly excellent. Then I would advise that we maintain our guards on the parapets nightly, watching for movements and additionally having an ear towards conversation. And
Most of their
perhaps
conversation's probably about me and the Undermountain. I guarantee that.
perhaps sending guard patrols, small ones, not too large, 3 to 4. No one should be walking alone.
I'm supposed to be their new leader.
But guard patrols, 3 or 4, moving through the campsite is for their own safety, of course. They don't have their warriors here yet, and if anything, will allow us to get a better presence on the setup of what they have. Additionally, I don't want anyone walking around this keep alone. If we are at the risk of shape changes, then we cannot have isolation among us. You are to always be moving in groups of at least 2. If you find yourself alone, you find a group quickly and efficiently, or you come find me.
It will be done.
Excellent. So glad we can finally get to face to face.
Yes, my lord.
I love it.
Please,
I love it. Even they know you're a lord now.
just pumping. swear to God, I'm not going to wear that fancy hat.
You already have.
Sure, dependent.
Now,
You
if you'll excuse me,
might want to come talk to me about the dwarves.
I need to discuss our further plans of how to get these dwarves out of our keep.
Yeah. You better come talk to me then.
Excellent. I'll see that your orders are implemented immediately.
I'm sure once we free ourselves of that problem, I'm going to try and be a bit more involved with the training. If what you say is true, and there's truly only 3 or 4, a few of you who can move quietly, then I have my work cut out for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 or 4 that are
good at it.
particularly good at it.
Yeah.
Quite a few of us have some skills there.
Oh, good. I'll look to bump that number up to the point where, frankly, I might not be able to see you.
That'd be hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Okay. You coming to see me?
I'll go down to the throne room where our Lord and Savior.
I say, hey, what do you think about my family?
I think you need to invest in contraceptives.
Well, this is just the first wave. There are more waves to come. This is only 300 of them here.
Oh, good. And your people all stack on top of each other. That's how they sleep, right?
No, they're supposed to take over the Undermountain and they're sending enough dwarves to populate the entire Undermountain of the Waterdeep.
Right. Yes, I got that.
Well, I just got to talk to you about this. I'm repeating because I did not talk to you. So this is just the first wave, but they agreed to we're there's a certain number of them coming that are going to become members of the Zhentarim and our recruits.
I'm pretty sure Panvin was there.
Also, they said I just was informed that there's 80 stone masons among the dwarves here that are willing to volunteer to help us repair the damage to this castle while they're here.
About that.
Yeah.
About that.
Look around. Yes, I've meaning to ask. What? How did this happen?
Oh, the giants above at the top of the beanstalk bombarded us with big giant rocks.
Now you just threw all those words together like it was a normal sentence.
I'm just being blunt. That's what happened.
Quick question. Are any of those stones that the giants threw down still out in the courtyard that they turn into bricks and stuff?
Yeah. Actually, there is.
Now.
They can get started with that, yeah. Turning those big old rocks into stone. Cutting them out. Yeah. Better yet.
They're still there. I mean, nothing.
Or basically climb up.
Or anything.
Or climb up the beanstalk again and negotiate with the giants again and have them throw more rocks down.
Oh, no.
Used to make some more stone.
That's a great idea. You should go now.
Your ideas suck.
I know. I'm just curious.
Just throw more stones down.
Yeah. Make sure they just miss the house.
I'm sure they'll do it.
Yeah. Throw them in our backyard. Yeah, they don't mind throwing them down on us. Yeah,
yeah, they could be convinced to do that.
Yeah, that's easy.
Now, have we considered severing this connection?
What, chopping down the beanstalk?
Where does the beanstalk go?
To the giant's house, the cloud giant's house.
No, where does it go when we chop it down?
It falls down on our house and does more damage to the house.
Or if it doesn't fall on our house, let's say it falls the other way, what does it do?
It falls on other people's houses around us.
Yeah, that
businesses.
That wouldn't be an expensive proposition.
Yeah, to cut it down, it's
nobody would be pissed off about it, and nobody would know where it came from. Yeah, that could be bad.
That would be bad. So
we'd also
yeah,
lose the bargaining partner.
yeah.
There's leverage to be had there too.
Yeah, we made a peace treaty with the giant cloud giants that are up above us, but they're still up above us. They could be assets if we can get them come down and fight for us. That's all we need is to turn a bunch of cloud giants loose on the city. We've already done devils and demons. Might as well give cloud giants a try at it.
After them,
Yeah.
the cloud giants are no big deal.
No big deal. No.
So, did you have any other questions about recent events?
Oh, yeah. I'll inform you anything you need to know. Oh, we done cleaned out most of the first level of the Undermountain. We left some of those crawfish or whatever you call them, like 5 of them that we know of. They're still on the first level. Whatever they call them, the blue things, shoals or shoals. Yeah. And we know that there was a purple worm nest down in that hole with the pentagram in that one room. We killed those 2 purple worms, and you got the poison. There's more purple worms down there with more poison to be extracted if you want to go down. To let you know. That we killed, and we got like a few of the rooms in the second level down, but we didn't go very far beyond the purple worm nest. We came back up. So
did you manage to harvest some of the venom?
No, we didn't take the time to do it. That was your specialty, and we didn't bother.
There were things going on.
There was other things going on, yeah. We had a purple worm poorly morphed into a turtle, thrown in a hole that turned into bright light. That blinding light. Oh
yeah.
His future's so bright, he got to wear shades.
Yeah.
So, Penman, make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
And
so he might. This whole thing about there being a polymorphed, a purple worm and bright light and all that. This might be. Maybe he's under the influence of something. It seems awfully odd.
I'm just relaying what I know. Also, I do believe that Slar transported 2 eggs to some demon. Another plane. No, I don't think I know that. That's right. I don't know that part. That's right. Okay.
You know nothing of such things.
Right. I don't know that part, but that's something that happened though. But I don't know that part. What else? We killed a lot of crap, didn't we?
Yeah, there was some.
The
there
green,
were some
the green
umber
thing
hulks as well.
Yeah.
And carrion crawlers and really big carrion crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
Carrion crawlers, and then we killed those super fast things.
Oh, those you remember
the
yes. Yeah, remember that small creature that was so fast that the time elemental kept missing him and finally got him and killed him?
Yes, I recall something like that.
Yeah, we were fighting a bunch of those.
How fun!
A whole group of them. We took them out though.
Yeah, the first time you ran into them, not this this venture down there, but the first time you ran into them, it was really, really close to a TPK.
Yeah, but we killed him this time.
Not without one of us going down pretty hard.
Yeah, one of us did go far down in that fight. Yep. But luckily we had a cleric there to heal him and raise him back up. Yep.
So now that you're caught up, what do you want to do?
I say we go back down in the Undermountain and continue our quest to clear it out to get so these dwarves can move in. That's what I want to do. But that's a few hours. Of course, Slar's not here to do that, so I really want Slar here to do that, though.
We can make Panben
our tank. Yeah, we'll throw Pan to the fishes.
That sounds good.
I just need a long rest so that.
But think about this. We're going to have 20 armed dwarves with us this time. We'll catch up with them, and we'll go down and catch up with them and fight with them.
Oh, sure. So yeah, I think that the long rest you wanted to take just hasn't manifested yet. There's been a lot of noise and
yeah, we haven't got a long rest yet.
And yeah, not that much time has gone by. I mean, you can just like specifically take one, or
now.
spend it now. If you're all agreed on that, then it's not a problem whatsoever.
Just to get our spell slots back, yeah.
Well, it's one of those things that I'll tell Panben, like, with all the stuff going on, I'll go out and talk to him and say, hey, we need to talk. I just need to rest first.
Right.
But
Good.
there's a lot that needs to be talked about. Just me and you. Me, you, Thorin, and Slar, but I'll start out with just you and me.
Oh, I'll wait with bated breath.
Okay. So, are you gonna go out and do something dangerous while they're resting, or do you just chill?
No, I'll chill on the parapet, just looking over this mess we have in our yard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, during that, Avara does like discreetly contact you with an update. She hasn't come across anything suspicious, but the surveillance has been organized.
Excellent. Good job.
So we took a long
Of
rest.
course, Lord.
Okay.
Pen.
Don't. Yes. Good. Good.
Okay. So, you take your rest, and yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, it's done. We got it. All right. It almost feels lots back. Yay.
So, private spots to talk in the castle are kind of hard to come by, or in the manor, sorry.
Well, actually,
we're gonna go to the larder.
well, the rooms where Slar's person is, these 4 rooms,
Mhm.
Those are our private rooms down here towards the bottom.
True.
Those are our private rooms. Those 4 rooms are ours.
Yes.
So
but
you guys can pop in one of those.
Yeah.
Nobody comes in
yeah.
there.
But some of the recruits have been displaced, such that there's
at least one in there. I see
people in like resting on mats, like here, and then a bunch out here.
Out here, yeah.
And
but they don't have. They can't.
Oh, okay.
They're
Sure.
not coming past this door right
Okay.
here. Yeah, that's our private area beyond the
Okay.
steps here.
So yeah, Binda, uh, or Panben, you hear or feel a psychic connection, and Binda, what do you say?
This is the only safe place we can talk.
Oh, good. Just phoning it in. Thank goodness I'm getting used to this.
What is that sound?
That's my cat.
Wow.
Can we put a pillow over its face? Is that wrong?
It stopped.
Smother a cat?
It stopped because I kicked the other cat off top of it.
Oh, that again. Okay, so Binda, please
Alright.
go ahead.
I'm gonna say, I'm sure you understand why I was sent here.
No, I kind of just showed up and you were here. So, you're from Zent HQ, correct now?
Yes.
No.
If you think I was just sent here to help you guys, then you're not as smart as I thought you were.
You're here to pull in the reins, huh?
So to speak.
Well,
Do you know how I got to be where I am in Zhentarim?
no, I'm assuming some magic buggery. Normal buggery. Getting buggered, being buggered. General kiss
I
ass.
gave a lot of my life to learn the magic I learned. I didn't come from a rich family. I came from the dredges.
Mm,
And I've paid a lot to the Zhentarim for what I know.
right.
And I'm pretty much done paying.
Well, that's good.
I've seen the direction you guys are going.
Yes.
And the fact that they sent me to be the one to rein you guys in, I don't think you have long.
Until what?
Until the inner council steps in.
Yes, I realize. Well. Yeah, we kind of ran into a bit of this problem before.
Well,
We got rid of him.
we have some stuff going on. You got rid of the guy that was trying to help the inner council, not the guy that's telling you about what's going on in the inner council.
Well, we didn't get rid of him. That was something else. He was not himself when we dispatched him. You see, the thing is, Zent HQ has been less than helpful in a lot of our negotiating practices. So, whenever they're ready to throw us a bone, we're ready to do a little dance their way. Matter of fact, is we've been the ones reigning in this city. We've been the ones pulling strings and doing the dishes for every lord and lady this town has to offer up. And don't tell me, oh, you sacrifice so much, because I am right there with you, perhaps even more so. Alright? The fact is, I've been given nothing by the Zhentarim except orders, commands, and occasionally some reprimands, but even more rarely praise. And
Oh,
that
they don't like
often is just a means for them to try and steal what I've already gotten. And so for once, I want a vision where they can't just walk in and take what I got. So I can understand if they're a bit hesitant. I can understand if you're a bit worried that things aren't going to go great. Let me tell you, if they want us to play along, they have to start treating us as equals, not as pawns.
You understand that's not happening. And that's why I'm talking to you.
Well, what would you suggest? If we're going up against an entire organization, we are at a bit of a disadvantage right off the bat.
Well, we are working on something that can help create leverage in the opposite direction. We've got a couple of different options now. We have a direct link that goes right up to Cloud Giants.
Yeah.
That
Now-
don't seem to like us.
They stopped throwing rocks.
They did do that.
Now, and right below our feet in this very city, we are trying to create another city,
A
of
dwarven
dwarves
city.
that are going to be loyal to us.
Well, to Thor.
They
As-
promised us. Didn't they promise us 2,000?
No, it wasn't 2000, was it?
I thought it was 2,000 for some reason.
No.
I
He
think
promised
the
us-
no, that sounds right. I think that,
Yeah.
2,000 of them
Yeah.
would
2,000
serve the Zhentarim. If
Yeah.
we would,
That's right. That's right. 2,000. We would have 2,000
If
dwarven
that's what
warriors
it's
join our Zhentarim troop here in Waterdeep. That's a lot of dwarven warriors joining us.
And you've been in the Zhentarim long enough to know that
I used to be their
we
spy
don't have to
before I
take-
joined the group. So yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I don't have the telepathic link to you right now.
I know.
I'm going to say you've been here long enough to know that we don't have to take out all of the Zhentarim.
That's fair.
We just have to draw out the right ones.
Actually, all you do is actually start the war between the two factions. Get them fighting amongst themselves. They'll forget all about us.
But
If you
that's
start-
not how you take the power.
But they got two
Anyway,
sides. They got two factions
yes.
that are almost at war with each other back at the home base. They're not, if somebody just trips the war, then they're
Okay.
fighting each other at the home base, and they never have time for us.
perhaps. Anyway,
Decide.
go on. Yeah.
All we've got to do is create the right circumstances to where when they are forced to come, we force it to be the man in the mask. We force it to be the other council members that step in. And those are the ones we have to strike.
All
'Cause-
right.
You want to take on a 40th level wizard? You go ahead. I'm going to bag of watch.
I'm not saying it's going to be just us. That's why we have
2,000 dwarven warriors. Yeah. Just think of this: 2,000 dwarven warriors
Dennis,
dedicated
Dennis,
to
come
us.
on.
All right.
That's why we need to. I planted the seed for the beanstalk. Bad choices.
Yes,
Fun results.
debatable.
But it's a chance at another ally.
I agree we need something to fall back on. Relying purely on our own recruits is not going to get us anywhere. And I do like the idea of having an entire city backing us. And currently, the political game is going to be long and drawn out, and not something I can guarantee will always be in our favor. So
And
yes,
where exactly does the Undermountain go to?
It's
Skullport.
just,
Does it go any further? Are there tunnels to different places to where we can get even better footing?
I mean, the Undermountain is huge. It's
Mhm.
vast caverns that can go on forever. If you're talking about another city, Skullport's down there, but that's, brush up on your Undercommon and get ready for some matriarchs that can try and juggle your eyes out.
Sounds fun.
No. No for my experience. Just like you come out there in chains as you are alive.
I'm just saying, we've got options.
yeah.
There's just going to be moments where I'm going to need us to rein it in, just because if they come too early and we're not ready, we're going to fail.
Alright. Okay. I can dance a jig for him every once in a while. As long as I know you're with us. Let me tell you something.
I'm going to tell you, hold up. I'm going to be like, when you get a chance to come to my room, I'm going to give you something that's quite dear to me, that I've come quite close to.
Can go right now, I guess.
Just like head over.
Yeah, definitely.
When he gets there, I'm going to, my hands are going to be shaking when I hand it to him.
Mhm.
I'm going to hand him a bag of magical beans with 7 beans left in it.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
And I'm going to say, if you knew how much this meant to me, there's so much in my life that this means to me right now, that I will give it to you. And then I'm also going to hand him a shirt. And it's a shirt of elusiveness.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Sure. I really can't. I mean, fashion is always nice, but this seems to really be important to you. And
No, the shirt of elusiveness,
It's
no,
good for you.
no,
it's definitely not what I need.
No,
But
but you.
another rogue, maybe a rogue captain.
it could be useful. You're right. But this, and I'm holding by your beans. This is oh, the things I could do with this. I throw it back to you. Nah, it better stay in your hands.
Yeah, I see one going
Slaughter, dude, he'd kill you both.
You gave me the bag of beans back?
Yes.
Oh, man. I tried to take that one out of my hands. I'm going to look at him like he's handing me back my baby. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Don't make me look like a fool.
And I'm gonna say, do you see that thing on the wall? And as soon as he turns around, I'm gonna do a little dance real fast.
No, I don't. Oh, well,
And I'm gonna hide him under my pillow.
Okay.
And say, well, if that's so, I don't know. I have to go hand this off.
I'm going to tell you, Slar does not trust me. I've gotten this from him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like to have fun, but I've always been on your guys' side.
Yes, well, I think that makes two of us then.
I've done a lot of bad for the Zhentarim. For them. Like, every evil thing I've ever done has been for them. And I've never done anything for myself since I joined the Zhentarim. Things need to change.
Hey.
Well, glad you're with us then. Don't worry about the Slar. We'll get him around yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Well, I've got dwarves to take care of.
And that's basically all I got for this, and I'd probably be kind of giddy that I got the beans back, because it was probably like a crackhead giving up his pipe.
Well, that was very cool.
While they're doing that,
Yeah.
I'm back on the throne taking healing request or prayer request or whatever from my dwarves. I've opened up the gate saying, approach me if you need prayer or blessings from our mother.
Okay. Well, they do like ask for mention that the supplies are low, so
Yeah.
they do work your create food and water pretty
Yeah,
hard.
I have to cast that. Don't I?
It's a first level spell or second? I forgot.
First level, I think.
Let's take a look at it.
Give me a second. Create food and water.
Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, Donnie, take a inspiration point.
I already had inspiration.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like
First level.
adding that mechanic is a step forward, but yeah.
Once you have it, like you got to find times to use it. I just haven't.
Well, okay,
sure
that's a lot of food. Okay, so.
No. I need all spells.
Oh, but it's a third level spell.
Yeah, it's a third level spell.
Okay, and I'll say that keeping everybody fed will take 2 of those slots.
2 of those slots?
Yeah.
Oh, there. Okay.
I mean, you can hold off for a while. There's some stores, but it'll start to go really fast.
Create food and water. Create food and water. Create food and water. Come on, water. See how much it makes.
30 plus pounds.
Yeah.
Real quick question.
Actually, it makes 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground in containers.
If you think 45 pounds is going to feed 300 people,
so
I think that you'd have to do that
twice.
Oh, I would think. I guess if they were just doing bare rations, maybe.
Yeah.
I would think if you were trying to keep them well fed.
Not really. I'm just trying to sustain them.
Are there any forests they could go hunting? I don't know.
Dwarves aren't much on hunting. Well, they do, but they're more.
You guys want to dig up some slugs or something? That's what those filthy creatures eat, anyways, right?
No,
filthy dwarves. Can't trust them.
Oh, and the food spoils after 24 hours, so they got to eat it that day.
Yeah.
Brad, can I learn a spell just from from a scroll?
Well, you do need like special materials and all that. But I think so.
Because I want to learn mage armor. Or not mage armor, I'm sorry, shield.
Oh, okay.
And I want to make sure it's going to do what I think it does.
Okay. Well, I'm not
Already
sure.
have
What,
mage armor.
uh,
So I might have to
so-
go make a visit or.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's a first level spell, so we don't have to play that whole thing out. Let me see. So the materials are 50 gold per spell level. So I'll say the access is another 50, so 100 total.
100 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to cast the spell. Ooh, I'd have to cast it 20 times to feed everybody.
Oh, that's the.
Because it states in the spell, it says one casting of the spell feeds 15 humanoids
Oh,
or
okay.
5 steeds.
Okay. Well.
So
Thank
right
you for
now,
checking on that
I've
part.
cast it twice. That's 30 people.
Okay.
I've created enough
that's
food and
intense.
water for 30 people.
Well, they can stretch it.
Yeah.
What
Maybe.
could go wrong?
Well, no.
Why don't you just buy a whole bunch of hardtack? Isn't that like way cheaper?
Well, I mean, casting the spell is free, sort of.
Yeah. True.
How
I
many
lose
times can you cast it?
3. Actually, I could use up all my spell slots above 3rd levels to cast it, but that would be I could cast it. Let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could cast it 12 times and then use up all my spell slots to do so.
Did these guys not come with any food?
They did, but they're on
But
rations.
it was a long sea journey, though.
Yeah, they're on rations.
They should have been fishing.
Well, fish don't last that long.
Well, the ocean's full of them.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
So, how many times are you casting it?
Twice, like you
Just
said.
the twice? Okay.
Yeah. For now, I don't want to use up all my spell slots for that. I may have to go out and buy a batch of iron rations or something. How much are iron rations a day? I gotta look it up.
Okay. And are you giving the shirt of elusiveness to Ivara, or?
Yes, but I would like to do that in a bigger fashion, so at a later date.
Okay.
I'll hold on to it for now.
And are you guys going to go ahead and do the meeting with Silverhand, or
You want to do that alone, or you want us to come with you for that?
or through proxies, or what's the plan on that?
Because do you trust Silverhand? Did you just go and meet her by yourself, or you want us to come with you on that one? Considering we know that she came back from a certain place.
I think it would be prudent if we all went.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. You might want backup. We won't go with you to talk to her. We'll be in the shadows, wait, like around the corner or something, waiting to see. If you need assistance, then we'll run in.
Yeah. Let's set a meeting for tonight.
All right.
Okay. So, are you just how are you setting that up?
Can I send 2 recruits as messengers?
Yeah,
Sure.
they're good at messaging.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay. So, yeah, you send them off,
Mhm.
and let me see.
Mhm.
There we go. So about 30, 40 minutes later, uh,
Mm.
they come back and are all oh Lord Pedman, I think there's a bit of a problem. There is this thing in the alley you had us go to. I don't even know what it was, but it was terrifying. I mean, little but terrifying.
Hmm.
Here's the name.
Okay, first off, just Panda.
Yes,
Second off,
Pedman.
yeah, thank you. Second off, could you go into more detail besides terrifying and small?
Well, it was like green. It had horns, and but it it did something, and we both just took off. I don't know. I don't even know what it was, but it was bad. It was really bad.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, looks like that will be some sort of connection of sorts. That's par for the course. Didn't that Thorin, we should head out.
All right.
I'll hop on Thorin's back.
Okay.
One average height man.
Together, yeah.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, you need one of those
It's just monkey back.
cloaks
It's
or
just monkey
coats
back.
that
On my
so that you
shoulders.
can stand on his shoulders and be, like uh,
A Holocaust
like
cloak.
tall. Yeah, that'd be great.
I am the
Okay, so you are near that alley. Are you doing anything special in preparation before you get there? Or?
Um, Thorin, any ideas of how to best deal with the demon devil sort?
Well, I can't turn them. They're not undead. Uh, um, I'm not sure. I could make a god call, divine intervention. I do have
Yeah,
that
you
ability.
should definitely use it for this right now.
Right, not. Okay. I say that's probably your contact, so we'll stay off to the back and let you talk to it and set up a meeting.
Alright,
If it attacks you, we'll come in and attack with it, fight with you. How's that sound?
okay. That should be fine, I guess.
All right.
Okay. So you walk into the alley, and a few moments after you do, are you like hiding, or are you just like walking in and making your presence?
I'm going to walk in.
Okay. So a few moments after you do, uh, indeed, this little creature appears, and it is tiny. It's only like a foot and a half tall, something like that. But it does have horns. It's green. Let me see if I can find a link. It's not an imp. That's the picture. There. And here you go, chat.
What is it? A green imp?
I'll find out.
It says.
No, it's a green thing. Quasi. Okay. Okay.
So, you're the Pandan. Right?
Yes. Yes. That was me.
Ah, yes, well, the mistress will be pleased that you came.
Oh, and where is she?
Oh, well. Nearby, wait here. I'll go get her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
She has a closet for familiar. That's crazy.
And about 10 minutes later, you see it certainly looks like Laurel Silverhand, only with the silver hair rather than the black hair.
Oh.
It looks like Laurel.
Uh-oh.
There's definitely a look to her eyes that wasn't there before.
Uh-huh.
And it is indeed her that's giving off that unpleasant, sort of unworldly feeling.
Hmm.
You know, a profound wrongness.
Okay. We're peeking around the corner trying to see.
And she says, Pandan, you serve the Rotten Master. Not even sure if you know.
Well, that's one way to start a conversation.
Did you want to talk about the weather?
I want to talk about how you're still alive.
Well, there's alive and alive.
Yes, and you're still alive from what I assume is really not something easy to be alive about, I suppose. Last time I saw you, you were held in...
It's easier in some circles than others. I have friends.
Oh, good. Yeah, I have another friend who has friends. I have friends, too. Except my friends don't take my body for joyrides.
Perhaps that can be rectified.
No, that's really not necessary.
Well, perhaps not. Perhaps you'll play ball.
Hmm. And what are you suggesting?
Well, I think I need to check on something.
Uh-oh.
Your
Uh-oh.
stupid Pinterest thing wouldn't let me look at it without signing up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it was like 50 billion pictures.
Let me see what I can do about that. But let me
And let me see
check on
it.
this other thing. Yeah, it's weird.
Just Google closet. You'll see.
Well, I
don't know about
am.
Googling closet.
Closet. It starts with a Q.
I am making a supposition. Perhaps you'll let me confirm it. And she puts out her hand, reaching for your forehead.
No. Don't let her touch you.
I'll back away. Now, all due respect, whatever you are, this is a primarily one-man show going on up top here.
I suspect perhaps differently.
I am? Because it looks like you're trying to change that yourself.
Yeah, she just shrugs and says, well, it's one thing to be on the strings of some mortal fanatic. Another to be a scion of the abyss.
Yeah. Definitely a demon. Yeah.
Mortal fanatic. What are you talking about?
I know who he's talking about. She's talking about.
Yes, well, so do I, but, you know.
Well, again, it's a guess. I would have to confirm it. I promise I'll do no more than find out.
Don't let her touch you. Don't let her touch you.
No, you won't mind if I bring in my associates to oversee it, then.
If you must.
I'll turn and motion for the two of you to...
What do I have here? Yes. Let's see. I have something to give him protection from evil. Good or evil, I think it is. Let's see. Let me look up. I gotta figure out what level that spell is. I know I got protection from good or evil somewhere here. Yep, I do. As I walk up close to him, I touch him on his shoulder and give him that. So Panban's protected. Fiends, undead, fae, elementals.
All right.
That's it. Yep. I protected you, Pan Ban.
She seems unperturbed by it.
Okay.
And just kind of holds out her hand.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you were protected before she touched you. Just letting you know. Yeah, that was my what level spell? First level. That's good.
Come along. Don't be scared.
Okay, so I'm protected.
You have they have disadvantage on attacks against you. You can't be charmed or frightened or possessed by them.
Well, you might be frightened. I mean, the spell protects you from, a frightened effect. But,
Right. And you have advantage on saving throws if they try it.
Okay. Now then, I'll tell her that you may attempt to free me of the influence you believe I'm under.
So, she touches your forehead, looks for a moment. Oh, yes. Yes. You're under a gesh.
Really? Fantastic.
You've been under that for a while.
Yeah. And I'm
Wow.
pretty sure I know who.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Would you care to share?
What's it worth to you?
Don't bargain with her. Do not bargain with a dude.
Look, the fact is, I can get this popped off whenever I want, and I have a limited amount of people who would fit the profile for actually having the ability to do this. Now, you can tell me and we can be friendly about this whole thing, or you can not, and,
Are
we
we
don't have
in
to
the
be
room
friends.
with him?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
right next to it.
The alley.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we both came out with him, and I touched him and gave him protection from evil, so she can't really do much to him.
Wow.
Well, she can, but at disadvantage.
Well, I'm waiting for any spell to be being cast on him, like that.
Well, you saw
Okay.
you were watching me cast protection from evil on him then.
Well,
If you were watching for
that's
spells,
But
I'm
yeah,
not
Okay.
looking at it from evil.
she touched his forehead, but she hasn't cast any spells on him.
no, she just looked into his mind.
Much better.
She says, "Well, let's just say that you have a certain elf friend who is a bit of a frenemy. I believe that's the term.
Frenemy. Yeah.
Great.
First one's free.
Oh, good. Yes, there won't be a second.
We'll see.
Now, if we're done with that, what was the reason you wanted to meet?
Well, you're saying that we have no business together, but I think we have mutual enemies.
I can
Weird.
think of one big one. He's at a tower.
Well, I don't necessarily need my tower back, but you may have noticed that certain infernal influences are consolidating their position in the city. Can't have that.
I just look at her like, really? Yes, I agree.
You're one of them. Oh, no. No, she's abyssal. She's not infernal. Infernals are devils.
Well, if you want real help on that front, just let me see. How shall we make sure that you can contact me? And oh, damn it. She looks at you, Thorin,
Yeah.
and she casts a spell.
Can I identify the spell that she's casting by what she's saying in the material she's using?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
Because like if it's a harmless spell, I don't want to get in super fight over.
Yes, I
20.
understand.
Because I'm pretty sure this lady's high level.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah, she's extremely high level.
And I don't think I have enough to survive a fight.
Yeah,
I think we do.
This is Lady Silverhand. She's
That's what I figured.
a legendary creature.
I mean, you know her. She's a legend.
She is a legend, a legendary wizard of great power.
But it doesn't mean I'm just going to let her.
Yeah. You had Dispel on the ready, right? Yeah.
No, counterspell.
Counterspell, yeah.
Oh, that's not going to do it. Okay. So, you got a
20.
A 20?
Yeah.
I think they would let me know if it was generally a benign or.
Yeah, I mean, it's
aggressive.
She's definitely doing something aggressive. It is not a spell that you have ever seen cast before.
But you know it's aggressive.
But it from the power being drawn in, it is truly mighty. It may even be wish, but
what?
It may be wish, the spell, but you're not entirely certain because you've never seen it cast before.
A wish spell? What's she wishing on me?
What the poop sickles?
That could be anything. Oh my God. Her wish too. So she's probably wishing me gone or something.
like, there's no way I could even counter it.
No.
To
No,
counter
no.
it, we like no. Let me look at counterspell because I think counterspell is what, a 2?
Yeah.
It's a third
Third
level.
level or lower, you automatically, and you got a DC for anything above it.
Yeah, it's possible. What is this again?
I have to do a DC 19.
Yeah, that's about it.
But
DC 19. Hmm. Just hope
all right. So
DC 19. You guys will roll high.
well, and I got inspiration.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I think that something like this, like you said, I immediately think it's aggressive.
Right.
So I would have to cast it.
Right. So you gotta roll above a DC 19 then. After when you cast it.
So
All right.
So well, what's the save?
It would be whatever that spell's DC save would be.
So yeah, you make an intelligence check.
Check. Yeah. Intelligence.
I'm burning inspiration.
Okay.
So an intelligence save.
Mm-hmm.
Not a save, but a intelligence check.
Check. Which that is one of his save stats. So actually no. Yeah. Well, if you have you have a +2, right?
For my intelligence?
Yeah. What's your plus on your intelligence?
I have +5.
+5? Okay, so it's 18 +5. You don't get your on a check. You don't get your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So it's still above.
Yeah. You do manage to counter it.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
You countered it. That probably threw her back a little bit. Like what?
I'm not happy that I had to do this at all. By the way, I'm upset.
Yeah.
And she looks at you, and it's like the
Disdain.
it's like the well, it's like no, the gates of hell have or the abyss have opened. There's a darkness there, like nothing you've ever seen. And well, we'll go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
This is fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
And I burnt my inspiration.
Oh yes. Oh okay. So
I already burnt it, so I'm done. Jeez.
Okay. So it's not till moments. It's not till moments later that you realize that you're running away screaming.
She cast fear on you.
No, she didn't cast a spell. I mean, you could.
There's a frightful presence.
Notice, yeah. And she says, "Very well. I won't press the matter now, but when it is time to talk, I'll have to use other means." to reach you. And she disappears.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to know.
Thank you.
I
That's all I have to say is thank you.
took a serious bullet for that one.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. All she did was scare you.
Yeah, it could have been way worse.
Could have been way worse.
Mikey. I think this is probably a pretty good place to call it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have a feeling that's the person that's influencing the vote.
Brad, outside of character, what was the spell she was casting?
So I was looking at weird, but it actually was wish.
It actually was a wish.
Yeah.
What was she wishing for? That's what I want to know.
I'm not going to say that.
Oh,
Come on, let us know if she's going to wish me away or wish me to hell or
she might do it later.
well, she wanted to make it so she could talk to you, and I kept thinking, I'm like, do I just let it go through? I'm like, but wait, what if she can like just see what we're doing all the time? I don't.
Yeah, I was not too happy about it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't really decided exactly what I was going to do, but
She cast wish. That means she could wish anything.
yeah, I think she probably would have just like done something that it isn't like doesn't like completely fuck you up, but would be kind of horrifying to have. Like she might like create a little mouth right at the base of your neck that she can talk through any time.
Oh no, that would not work. That would not have worked for me.
No. Yeah.
Make you wear turtlenecks the whole time.
I would wrap a big old scarf around my neck, wear my priest robes nice and tight around my neck.
All you hear is
What's that? Oh, that was nothing. That's my invisible familiar. I'm secretly a wizard.
Reminds me of Vampire Hunter D.
Oh Lord.
The little black hole mouth on his hand.
Okay. So, so thank you guys.
Yeah,
I had a good time. It was nice to do like a
political.
a nice intrigue-heavy session rather than fight.
Fight. Yeah, this is a break from our Undermountain shenanigans.
Yeah.
We gotta get back to that though eventually. We gotta clean it out.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna be running a special session of the Eshkatan that with Henley, Sid Alpha, and From the Hollow. All well, okay. Sid Alpha is not a caster. He's a YouTuber. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out. And then that's going to be at 8 a.m. Pacific. So yeah,
I won't be awake.
Well, yeah, but that's Pacific. That's that's going to be punishment for me. But that's 11 on the East Coast, so that's fairly doable. And then at 4, I think we're gonna do yet more Eshkatan related stuff, but it'll probably be a microscope session, just kind of exploring the area around the horribly militant planet that the main PCs are on. And later in the week, Monday there'll be Open Ledger will return. Wednesday there'll be Wild Blue, I believe. But I think that's it. Don't leave yet, though, because I am going to go ahead and host Encounter Roleplay, which is doing its monthly 24-hour D&D fest.
Mm.
And
That's who you were playing last night, right? Hosting last night.
I
You were
think
hosting
so.
somebody.
Yeah. And I was on earlier on their channel earlier in the day, and they were pretty wacky and a little bit south then. So it's going to be bonkers by now. Uh, so definitely worth checking out.
Is it celebrating 1 year?
Yes, it's their channel's 1 year birthday, which is crazy how they have grown. Like those guys have it together.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm about to do that. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.